Welcome to episode 13 of True Lines, the podcast that explores the wit and wisdom of influential authors and thinkers. In this episode, we continue our exploration of the works and quotes of the great philosopher Aristotle. A student of Plato and teacher to Alexander the Great, Aristotle made significant contributions to numerous fields, including ethics, metaphysics, and politics. Let's dive into some of his most famous quotes. Poverty is the parent of revolution and crime. Aristotle recognizes the social and economic factors that contribute to crime and unrest, and emphasizes the importance of addressing poverty and inequality. This quote reminds us to consider the root causes of social issues, rather than simply treating the symptoms. The aim of art is to represent not the outward appearance of things, but their inward significance. Aristotle highlights the importance of art as a means of expressing deeper truths and insights about the human experience. This quote inspires us to appreciate the power of art to move and inspire us on a profound level. It is not enough to win a war, it is more important to organize the peace. Aristotle recognizes that the aftermath of war is often just as important as the conflict itself, and emphasizes the need for careful planning and organization to ensure a lasting peace. This quote reminds us of the importance of diplomacy and cooperation in resolving conflicts. The antidote for 50 enemies is one friend. Aristotle emphasizes the importance of friendship as a means of support and protection in the face of adversity. This quote reminds us to value and cultivate our friendships, as they can be a powerful source of strength and resilience. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. Aristotle recognizes the importance of finding joy and satisfaction in our work, and emphasizes that this can lead to better results. This quote inspires us to approach our work with enthusiasm and passion, and to find fulfillment in what we do. The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think. Aristotle emphasizes the importance of integrity and honesty, and underscores the value of standing up for what we believe in. This quote reminds us to prioritize our values and principles, even if it means going against the crowd. To write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like a wise man. Aristotle recognizes the importance of clear and effective communication, and suggests that the best writing combines accessibility with depth of thought. This quote inspires us to strive for clarity and simplicity in our communication, without sacrificing substance. One swallow does not make a summer, neither does one fine day. Similarly, one day or brief time of happiness does not make a person entirely happy. Aristotle cautions against placing too much emphasis on fleeting moments of happiness, and emphasizes the importance of sustained effort and commitment towards our goals. This quote reminds us to focus on the big picture, rather than being swayed by temporary highs and lows. Man is by nature a social animal. An individual who is unsocial naturally and not accidentally is either beneath our notice or more than human. Society is something that precedes the individual. Anyone who either cannot lead the common life or is so self-sufficient as not to need to, and therefore does not partake of society, is either a beast or a god. Aristotle underscores the importance of social connection and community, and recognizes that humans are fundamentally social beings. This quote reminds us of the value of social interaction and the power of community to support and uplift us. Learning is not child's play, we cannot learn without pain. Aristotle recognizes that the process of learning can be challenging and requires effort and perseverance. This quote reminds us that growth and development often involve discomfort and struggle, but that the rewards are ultimately worth it. As we come to the end of episode 13 of True Lines, we hope that these quotes from Aristotle have inspired you to reflect on the importance of social connection, personal growth, and ethical principles. We invite you to join us in the next episode, where we will continue to explore more of Aristotle's insightful quotes and further unpack his wisdom. Until then, remember to prioritize your friendships, find joy in your work, and embrace the challenges of learning and growth.